As if we didn't already had enough baggage, Bonnie is taken to rescuing abandoned stuffed animals on the side of the road. What are you gonna call them?
Nothing generic like Sam. That's what you do expect, from an American eagle.
He's not an American eagle, he's a wedge-tail.
Is he?
He must be a wedge-tail.
You can't just
Bruce.
Bruce. That's cute. Bertram and Bruce.
Bertram and Bruce. Alright, let's go.
You can't just throw stuffed animals.
Okay, so we left Ceduna about 3.5 hours ago, and it is so hot. What do you reckon, Bonnie?
Why is it so hot?
Yeah, we've done like 35 miles. We've probably got another 25 to go, and it's just ridiculous. Like, we're already halfway through our water. This is going to be an intense ride.
I thought we were acclimatizing well. We are not.
No, I mean, if this is like, this is what spring's like, summer's going to be insane. Smooth. All right, let's go. All right, good morning. We just spent the night in Wirula. Left Ceduna yesterday, and the heat was just like unbelievable. Like we were having to stop for a break every 10 or 20 miles just to like chill for a second and cool down. It was insane. But anyway, we made it here, and was like some sort of fundraiser on where a couple of guys must have died of cancer who lived here, so the owner of the pub decided to ride 250 k's along what he considers the worst road in Australia to raise money for them. So he arrived back yesterday, the same day that we cycled into town, which was kind of crazy. So yeah, we went to the pub, had a look around, had a few drinks. It was absolutely jumping. Yeah, kind of crazy coincidence. Right now I've just climbed up into this weird tower thing. I don't know what it is. I think it's something to do with the quarantine zone or something. And I reckon we're going to have some breakfast and hit the road. Today we've got a big day ahead of us. We're going to try and hit 70 miles. So hopefully it's not as hot as yesterday, because if it is, we're going to have to be finding somewhere to wild camp along the way. Alright, let's see how it goes. So Bonnie got all excited about this apparent inland jetty that was hidden within Wirula. So we came over here, and that's it. Not quite the picturesque location she was hoping for, I'm sure. Oh. Okay, seems she's still excited. Hey! I mean, can this one really? Does that qualify as a jetty? Really? Okay, we're just having our second break of the day. It's just so hot, like you can't just cycle all day in this. Like we're having to have little breathers every now and again. But that's kind of cool with some cute towns around here. This one, what's this one called, Bonnie? Minapa. This is Minapa. It's fly on the lines. Our first break was in Puchera, which is famous for its ant, and we actually saw the giant ant, the big ant, the giant ant. Anyway, Bonnie, what can you tell us about the ants?
All right, so in 1977 in Putra, some scientists by accident discovered dinosaur ants, which are the most prehistoric species of ants, actually. They resemble what ants hundreds of millions of years ago would have looked like, and they were thought to be extinct. Scientists had spent years searching for them, and the story goes that while in Putra, this one scientist went into the bushes to pee, and while he was there doing his business, he looked down and there was a dinosaur ant. And they are only found in this area, so as a result, Putra became listed as a national site to protect these ants, and that you're actually warned not to step on them. But that would be a very hard thing to do because they only come out at night, so they're a nocturnal insect. And they also live underground. They're quite shy. And apparently only 3 people are known to have been stung by them in history. And the stings, they did swell up in all reported cases. But they're quite shy creatures, so it doesn't happen a lot.
Okay, we just spent the night in a motel in Wudinna? Anyway, yeah, I'm loath to get another motel room, but we got into town yesterday, tried to book into the caravan park, and the place was absolutely packed. There was nowhere to camp, maybe a rough patch of gravel on the ground, and there was a storm coming in. The sky was super grey, the wind was howling, so we thought, we're just gonna have to get a room. Like, we're sick of doing it. It really eats into our budget, but we're just gonna have to do it every now and again if the weather's gonna be like that. You know, I guess that's why we saved up the money. It's for emergencies like that. Anyway, we haven't really been doing that much filming the last couple of days because I just felt absolutely rotten the other day when it was really hot. I have a bite on my leg, and I'm wondering if I got bit by a spider because I was super faint all day. It was really kind of out of character. Normally, I love the heat, and I was starting to kind of doubt myself. If this is what spring's like, am I going to be able to handle the summer? But then the next day was just as hot and I felt fine. So, I don't know. It was a bit of a weird one, but we're feeling a lot more refreshed now after having a night here. So hopefully we can get filming stuff again and actually be proactive instead of just slacking off like we have done the last couple of days. Anyway, today we should make it to Kimber. So let's go. We're gonna have some weather again. So we only made it about 11k down the road, and we pulled into this little park because it's starting to rain. Today is probably the strongest headwinds we've had all trip, so that's fun. Yeah, so I guess we're probably gonna have to get the raincoats on now, and our little fluffy friends over here are gonna need to go in a pannier for now, I think. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. That would have been cool. Okay, we found temporary shelter from the wind to have a bit of lunch, but yeah, today's just savage. What do you guys say, Bonnie?
Oh, I hate this.
It's really rough, isn't it? I mean, we've been on the road 5 hours and we're only halfway, so I think it's going to be a long one today. Well,